Hey guys, what up? What up? How we doing? I am doing good. Personally, I basically had a day off of work today, so I was able to actually make a lot of progress on the build guide and everything, or at least planning the POB and everything. So we now have a fully fleshed out POB that I think is going to be like my aspirational POB for now, unless something else changes and stuff like that, but I don't see anything else really changing. But this is what that looks like. I now have the full armor gear here with complete with like desecrated mods. I even tried to config it. The amount of things not working means this config looks like a freaking novel, but you know, some of these things don't change anything, and it's not like we aren't actually even checking our DPS number anyways. Like it really doesn't matter, but I put them in anyway just for accuracy reason, and it kind of also helps to visualize where all our damage comes from, or because like for stuff like pack and corridor might not be obvious look from the outside looking in. Predator's Mark, Lunar Blessing, all these things. Oh jeez. Anyways, besides the point, we have patch notes. These ones were Val League changes. TLDR, more medallions, more uniques, and less destruction of the temple. Now this one, I actually haven't finished going through them. I read a few here, like this. I didn't see this one, to be honest. Arctic Hub provides an additional empower is okay. Additional code to empowered attacks. Where are you? Okay, it was the empower one. They didn't actually buff this one. It was this one they buffed. I just want to confirm too. Lowered collision or someone who wants to be considered with other minion types. Significantly larger collision bugs are intended, resulting in them often getting stuck and being able to pass through areas or to enemies. You know, ironically, we had the opposite experience after the last patch, so I have no idea if that's something that has changed or, you know. Then reduce the damage on Quadrilla, Sergeant, Mighty Silverfist, the Abominable Yeti, basically the big monkeys that try to bunk you, or bunkulouses. They buff Rolling Magma's base AD and reduce its chain. No, they increase its chain scaling. Substantial improvements we would like to make to Rolling Magma. Okay. Lunar Blessing. I saw this one just as before I hit before I started showing my screen. This is huge. This means we no longer need second wind. We now just need CDR. So now it's a 16-second downtime, and I think we currently have like 24 seconds uptime, something like that. I don't know how this is now a war cry, because I mean, it doesn't have war cry. This one has war cry tag. Oh, it does. Oh, it does show war cry here. Does that mean anything for support gems? Let me see. Supporter skills apply exposure on hits. I can have exposure? Wait. Doesn't that mean Arctic Heart should have exposure too? Or is this because it doesn't hit? Because this is way better than even brittle armor for me, simply because with brittle armor it's armor, but we do more cold damage, so this should be, it should take priority. We'll try it. All right, so that was a big one. I didn't realize it existed, but I'll take it. Then we have other stuff. I guess it's a war cry because when you turn in, you kind of howl at the moon or some BS. So maybe that's the war cry. And I wonder if this would actually apply exposure to the beams, because that would be giga broken. Instead of cold pen, I could just have exposure on it. What if I'll try it? I mean, I have enraged. Wrong one. Brittle armor going in here, and then this replacing cold pen, because exposure is 15, right? Something like that. I don't think anything else should be a big difference. Now, they said they changed this recommended supports on some of these, so let's just look through them. I think Luna Assault. Just Eternal Mark is so tempting, but besides the point, I think everything else should be fine. All right, I just had to reconfirm. All right, updated ability to display its knockback radius cannot be triggered by melee. Can only be triggered by melee attacks. Updated recommended this for Lunar Blessing and Cross Slash. Sightless airborne projectiles and ignites, good. Damage of lava especially good. Large meteors from Walking Calamity will now prioritize bosses if possible, good. Reduce the number of meteors that fall during Calamity when a low amount of enemies. Why wouldn't I don't fully understand why they would nerf Walking Calamity. Is just walking playstyle. Is it for visual clarity or what? Like, I don't get it. Quality now provides 10% damage with extra fire. No longer provides a large meteor every 2 meteors.
Yeah, to the Wolf MTX. Maybe so.
I didn't see that one. Right into the shop we go. Featured. Oh, it's a crocolisk. Or it's a actually more. I don't know, it looks a bit koboldy, but it's not a kobold.
Do you have the video there?
The video?
I'll send it to you.
Crocolisk werewolf skin. You can send it to me. I don't see a video. Is it a mystery box one? Cause
no.
Oh, the bear looked a lot more intimidating than what I see. But let's see the video. Maybe I change my mind. 720 reduce the volume a bit. Sounds loud.
It's a bat wyvern. Kind of funny.
There's a bat wyvern. Oh, lol. Maybe it's because I would much rather see myself as a wolf among wolves than a crocolisk. I think that's why I'm not as moved by that. Actually, no, I think the bear is just better. A bat wyvern. That's one ugly ass fucking face. What the hell?
That's ugly, bro. Have you ever seen one up close?
I'm aware. I've seen one. I have seen one up close. I'll just say, like, that's one ugly ass face. So there's the wyvern, there's the bear. The bear is really cool for the crocolisk, and then there's the bat wyvern, which is also cool. Hopefully we get a different wolf skin or a different werewolf skin that actually I feel fits better. Like, I feel like the crocolisk really fits the bear, but not so much the wolf. Anyways, rolling magma skills, some about chains, Warcry. I think we've seen all of these. Walking calamity. Barra patch is now a sustained skill. I don't know what that means. Flame bread no longer goes on cooldown upon finishing channeling, now goes on beginning, so you can do giga and you don't have to have downtime even if you're slowly draining rage. That's good. They basically made it so now you can actually have 100% uptime even if you stop using the ulti, which is kind of like what Walking Calamity benefited from. It was the only, I think, was the only one that actually could have 100% uptime without second wind. I don't know if second wind helped the Wyvern, but I know it was definitely the only reason we had 100% uptime on wolves, and I don't think that was a bug. Moment of vulnerability has a scaling mana concept of 20 at all levels. Deadly resolves to clarify the stages expended. Splinter totems. Cross slash is to clarify that it hits twice. The blind beast no longer provides character power. And then buggity bugs. Fix a bug, you cannot re-enter the devouring non-combat area if you died inside of it. Could be unusable in couch co-op. Could be unusable in couch co-op. Made the scorpion in the Vow Temple Elite Legion room unable to be killed. Fix a bug where you can't jump into the abyss while shape-shifted. Fix a bug where shape-shifting to perform Kellari's judgment will cause desync. Kellari's judgment. Oh, that's Vorashta. Fix a bug where Doriani's elite monsters were hitting twice with some skills. That makes so much fucking sense as to why it was doing so much damage. Because like right from like mid-maps, I'm like, why are Doriani elites fucking doing so much damage? Fix a bug where Black Strider monsters were not able to be made a specter. So we're calling that a bug? Okay. Calling that a bug? I think that's just how it was, my guy. Barra patch could not be active in a weapon set where it was not enabled. Could be active. Talisman were not chanceable into their unique equivalents. Can you imagine the poor soul that was trying to chance them? Tell with the bear one. Fix a bug where disciple Jin minions could fail to perform their commanded skill if the player swapped their weapon sets. Thank God. I mean, if I ever wanted to play with Disciple of Orashta, it's a good thing I didn't league start it. Sounds like an ass experience. Day one, you log in and you click your ability, and then you just see your Jin all the way across the map using it on a wall because that's your line of sight. Or you finally get your long cooldown, you're about to giga blow them up with the Jin, and then you have a weapon swap and it just disappears. These are good changes though. Fix a bug where Amanamu's Tights lineage support could grant players an immunity aura. It was just a matter of time. I think everybody knew that. Fix a bug where shapeshift skills will not appear in the supportable skill list. Supportable skill list? Fix a bug where Balak Disguise here could fail to deactivate its tornado skill. Good thing I always killed it before its fucking tornado skill. Warcry's ignored Warcry speed while shapeshifting. That makes so much sense. As to because when I was on the Warcry node that went into critical weakness, I didn't feel the Warcry speed I got. I was like, okay, maybe it's just a weaker start here. Alval could repeat her dialogue that says out that when you approach her in the war ruins. Fix a bug where Jacob the Town Crier and King's March could talk about events that your character had not yet
Bro,
completed.
there is no
If
fucking
another
Jacob the Town
character
Crier.
calls him to cry out rather than
There
your
is
own
no
character.
Jacob the Town Crier. Stop baiting us.
That's what it. But it's there. He's there apparently. I don't know. He's just says he's there.
I literally walking around King's March looking for this Town Crier who's fucking crying wolf apparently. No pun intended.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. They said there's a bug that made him cry too much, even so. Fix a crash when using Navira's Oasis. Fix a crash when using Cross Slash. Fix a crash when trying to level up Ancestral Cry Gem in certain situations. Fix a crash related to dying while shapeshifted. Holy. Alright. Good patch notes, good patch notes. We have no rest for the wicked to react to. I don't know if I want to do it now, if I want to do it after some maps, but I have made some changes to this guy, as you probably see. He is now using his Sceptre, but we no longer have Eternal Rage. I do want to still fit Eternal Rage, but I think I am literally either a Diala's Gem or like a Helmet Desecrated mod, which is I think is just not feasible. But like, I'm either farming for Diala's or some extra Desecrations for Reservation. Either or. And I don't know. So right now I'm trying out right now I am trying out with Rage on hit without the this is so not the map to be doing this, but holy, I gave it a 6. I'm fucked. The essence map is what I gave that. One portal. Okay, we're not doing that. We're going to throw one essence inside it. One, and then we're going to open it. We don't do rough play like that. These are my points you want to play with. No, I'm not doing that. One essence. I have to decide which essence is the best and put it inside. Not to mention I don't have minions to begin with. Greater Opulence is decent. Do we have anything? Greater Seeking, it's fine. What up, Scissorsley? Greater Body, is there a reason the hello there didn't sound? Excuse me? Let me look at this a bit. It's been a while since I messed with it. There. Channel points. Well, this looks very different from when I first did it. However, why are you not playing a sound? Unless Twitch updated something and that broke it. This was working as of last time you used it, that I know. Why are you not working now?
Hello there.
Okay, So I didn't even need to change anything. I have no idea why it didn't work the first time. All right, it's working. Doing good. Glad to hear it.
Probably we just load into the riverbank at a normal pace, right? It's the riverbank. It's the first zone in the game.
I need more time for that. Wilds take you.
Now, Jimdak, I prove myself. Atun! Atun!
D4 bad. Lol. All right, give me my essence and give me my points. I had points I wanted here, which is basically that. But anyways, with the Sceptre swap, the reason I really wanted to try it is because it allows us to go stuff like Upwelling, Vitality, Clarity, Herbalism with a Purity element, and it's free. That was the biggest motivation behind switching to it. That, and of course, +4 levels, all that. Yeah, I'm not doing that yet. Too risky. Too risky. Anyways, I guess now I do want to scale CDR on the tree, just in case. We'll see. We'll see. The Lunar Blessing change is actually pretty decent. That being said, I'm not entirely sure if I saw... That might have been exposure I saw, but I'm not 100% sold. I'll check on this map boss to see if I see the exposure.
Brave walker.
You know, I was going to say, why don't I see my wolf numbers? And I remembered I'm using the bug skill now, Ravenous Swarm. I forgot there was a chest, yeah? That is not a good first experience with the chests. It's magic. And it dropped a subtotal of 200 gold or something. Bro.
I'm not ready yet. Begone, foul creature! What claim ye?
But Tyrant is also going to be more inconsistent without. It's going to be a lot more inconsistent without consistent cold damage from my. That was such a bad ritual. What the hell is wrong with the rituals in this map? And that's the first internet problem we're getting.
Begins.
And so it begins. Looking forward to the build. Wait. Is it because of the change you switched to walk? You instantly rerolled from Walking Calamity?
Bro, must always be a drastic reason why I play something.
I'm asking.
Am I that?
I
I was just kind of bored. It's not that deep.
Okay.
I promise I didn't think that deep into it. I did some maps. Didn't feel that good, you know. Then I did something. I just decided to do something else.
I need more time for that.
Was this before the patch or after? Is my question.
The loading thing was doing that damage before. That one I can't lie, it was. I will be honest about that. But yeah, that one just is what it is.
Why are they? I didn't see the bosses being way up there coming, I'll be honest. Holy shit, man.
I need more time for that.
I didn't see exposure there, so I'm going to switch. Okay. So I was expecting it on the wrong guy, is what this is telling me. So I'll try it here. And we'll see.
Your grave awaits. I need more time for that. I need more time for that.
Let me guess, this ritual is going to be bad because I probably clicked it slightly early. All right, what do we have here? Nice, we go rarity. What do I think so far? Eternal Rage is just such big QOL that it's like, should I really be forcing this one so hard? That is just like the big thing.
Go on. Time is of the essence.
Less flash charges used, increase flash charges gained. Minus virus. Is that enough of an upside to have minus virus, my G?
Go then.
I'm really trying to find a citadel as well. Surely the game actually gives me a citadel eventually, right? Like, I'm not immune to citadels. Cause like, what gives, game? What gives? I think we're quite a distance away from our spawn now. And I think by now I should have, because like to fight Arbiter, I'm going to need to kill. I'm going to have to kill a Citadel boss first, even if I buy the fragments.
The filers are dead. I need more time for that.
Yeah, now I can see the exposure.
Nature takes what's owed. I'm not ready yet. I need more time for that.
Who's still alive? Is this my internet? Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I need more time for that.
Wait, hold up. I can cast it while it's still up, so long as it comes off cooldown, question mark? I feel like I'm going to just defer everything, bro. Kind of forgot reroll was also cheaper. Yeah, I'm kind of done with that.
Nature takes what's old. Down, beast. I'm not ready yet.
We'll just ulti preemptively because you're dead. Oh wait, we have Druids. Why are there so many red clustered around here? My war cry is on cooldown without even using it.
I need more time for that. rattling bones.
I highly doubt my wasps or whatever they are called are worth I doubt they are worth the spirits, but we'll see. We already have that done. Okay, now we're going to react to No Rest for the Wicked, but before that, because they are releasing their co-op mode, I just don't know if it's, I don't know what their plans. I know they mentioned a beta test on their Discord, so I want to see what that is about. So give me a quick second, then we can watch this. All right, I am back. Let's see what's up with this.
Hey everyone, I'm Thomas Mahler, Creative Director at Moon Studios. Just a couple months ago, we released our Breach updates that introduced a whole lot of new content into No Rest for the Wicked. We then promised that our next update would be co-op multiplayer, and today we're going to fulfill that promise. With No Rest for the Wicked, we're building a whole new subgenre. We've combined the systemic depth of an action RPG with a Souls-like combat model, and that naturally meant that our vision for co-op was also very different from the status quo. Traditionally, multiplayer in ARPGs followed a pretty simple host and guest model. You'd play on your save file and temporarily invite a friend to join your session for a while. But once your session was done, you'd go back to your save file and your friends would go back to theirs. And so you never really became a true RPG party that shared a common challenge or journey. In recent years, ARPGs moved towards systems where you'd see completely random players getting streamed into your world. But because these people are complete strangers or bots, you
It's kind of crazy they are showing other games' actual gameplay
Putting
footage.
everyone else on fucking blast. Dude.
But the fact that they showed D4 as said other players or bots is kind of hilarious. Like, that's actually crazy.
systems where you'd see completely random players getting streamed into your world. But because these people are complete strangers or bots, you still ended up feeling lonely, even though you often saw other players roaming around.
What?
And thus, we still felt like this never created and maintained the feeling that we think most players always desire to have when playing an RPG together with others. On the MMORPG side, community and clans have always been much more important aspects because you finally shared an entire world with others, not just a single person's save file. But when you're playing alongside thousands of people on the same server, no single interaction can ever truly feel meaningful. And so it always ended up feeling like just being in a theme park together. And then we have all the Souls-likes. Their combat models introduced never-before-seen depth to the genre. And in terms of multiplayer, you could summon random players to help you defeat a particularly difficult boss. But once the boss battle was over, those players immediately got kicked out of your game. Once again, you never got that feeling of actually being on a journey together. With Wicked, our goal was to combine the best aspects of ARPGs with the best aspects of MMORPGs in order to create the most immersive multiplayer experience possible. We believe that what players really want is a multiplayer experience where you form an actual fellowship with your friends and family, one that brings back the magical feeling of playing your very first D&D campaign.
I suspect that the route they are going with their multiplayer is going to be closer to like Valheim's multiplayer rather than the ARPG-esque type multiplayer as we see, where it's like, what? And it has to be kind of different at the same time, because with Valheim, there's a host, or there's a host who the world is, I guess, locally on their system. So whenever they're on, you all share that world. You can log in, whatever, whatnot. But the moment they hopped off down, it has to be similar in the sense of it's the same shared world and everything, and you can, but it can't be hosted on anybody's PC. It has to be like on their server. I think that is going to be that is my prediction, at least.
So instead of everyone playing their own games, you're now all playing one game together. So far, in any of our live builds, any realm you created was a single-player realm. Now, should you choose to invite other players, you will turn your realm into a persistent shared realm that you can enjoy with other players. Note that our persistent realms can always be accessed and do not rely on the host to be online. So even if your friends are not currently
That's what I
playing,
said.
you can still always
They
hop
had
back
to do
in
that.
for some
They would
loot
have to.
leveling into the world you're now sharing. Think of our realms being similar to how realms work in Minecraft. The only difference being you don't have to pay for a subscription. Owning an online
Wait. But there is a problem I see. And that problem is, due to the nature of No Rest for the Wicked, at certain points in the story, the world levels up. Zones get tougher, everything. So imagine y'all are now in a persistent world, y'all are sharing, living the life, yada yada. Somebody is a no life, one person is a casual. The casual goes to bed, works in the morning, comes back in the evening ready to play. My guy has tripled the world's level. So you guys left at level 10, the world is now level 30 something, and my guy's still level 10 chilling. Like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to kill? Because, like, remember, even the starters don't get leveled up. So, like, with the way No Rest for the Wicked specifically works, that is going to be a problem. Oh, the ad breaks are on. Okay, I'm a chill here, and when the ad breaks are done, we'll continue. But like, 100%, I see that being a problem because it just, unless they were to make it like shared level across like all the characters on the persistent realm. So if one person gets on to grind, everybody levels up. But then that would take away some feeling of like progression for the people being leveled up. So I don't know how to, I don't know. I mean, there are other solutions. For example, in No Rest for the Wicked, I know the system they have is akin to characters and their worlds are separate beings. You can take a character and go across multiple different realms, which have different save points. It doesn't matter. They are disconnected, right? So the solution would be maybe when you log off, you have a copy of the realm that you can go to level up by yourself or something. I don't know, but then that defeats the vision he just mentioned. So, and same thing, if the world levels up without you, you would have to create a new one, which just feels like ass for the person creating a new one and having to do level 1 shit and level up that realm. Feels like ass. So I don't know what the solution would be, but that is something they'll have to figure out. I'm hoping they've already figured it out and they talk about it, but we'll see. Ads have a minute till they are done, and then we continue. I hope there's also new content in this update in quotes, because I know it's going to be a beta, and I know I saw stuff about how you can access the beta on Steam. So there is a universe if they added content that I check it out. But if they don't add content, then I might just skip it and wait for actual content, because if not much has changed since the last time I played, then I can play again because it's been a while, because your updates are so spaced. It's been a while, so like I can play again. But then if the actual co-op update comes in like a month or two, that would then be too soon to really go ham. At least that's what I think for myself. So there is still every possibility if they have added content and yeah, that I just skip and wait for the actual co-op release. But let's see.
And Realm is
Ads should be done.
No Rest for the Wicked. I wanted to play with Patrick, so I simply selected him from my Steam friends list and sent him an invite. You'll be able to invite up to 3 other players to your realm, for a total of 4 players per realm. As we started our journey, Patrick and I were roaming around the shallows together. Patrick took care of the first few enemies, while I took care of finding some wood for us. It's highly advisable to split up the various jobs if you're playing in a party. Patrick found the first big chest full of loot rather quickly. Loot in No Rest for the Wicked follows the first come first serve philosophy. Every piece of loot ought to be valuable, and we want to see players always thinking about members of their party and be highly encouraged to share whatever they might find.
I mean, it's already a very good news that you don't pair with randoms, because I can already if they're actually randoms, I can see some very big pain points with that.
I had 2, but Patrick hadn't found one yet. Sharing is caring, so I decided to give Patrick the claymore I found. We listened to what players wanted and ensured that there are no restrictions whatsoever when it comes to trading. It's a completely free economy with no restrictive designs in place. Since our entire open world.
Wait, so you can trade for gold and money, which means I guess first come first serve means only one person gets the money in a chest and stuff like that, which effectively also means that if by virtue of that, if somebody is more of a gatherer and one person is more of a I want to kill shit, run around the world, explore yada yada, that person that's exploring will probably get more stuff from the chest, so naturally they also find more coins. And if the person that was gathering now wants to explore and wants to buy stuff from the vendors, then gold can be traded that way. Makes sense. I don't know what this talk about economy is. It just sounds, it literally just sounds like group SSF, which is perfectly fine. But like, there's no economy. Y'all are not trading with each other for, unless you want to roleplay that, but like, then how do you set value and shit like that? You know, it's like, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe there's more that hasn't been talked about.
We also applied this design ethos to enemy spawns. You will encounter more difficult, and different kinds of enemies spawning if you're playing Wicked in multiplayer.
Oh shit, so actually a pretty decently different experience.
Ouch, Patrick got me with his swing there. Unlike other RPGs, no rest for the Wicked is all about precision combat.
No.
That's why friendly fire is the thing.
Oh my fucking god, there's friendly fire? GG.
Always
Fuck
wanna
you,
play together
GG.
as a team and coordinate your attacks. Our enemies are quite smart and will react to being cornered by multiple players in clever ways. Here, the enemy understood that I was trying to backstab them, and I got punished for it. When you fall in battle and another player is around, they get a chance to resurrect you. Resurrecting other players will drain your own health though, so tread lightly.
You drain your health to wait, let me see, how much of a health drain was that?
Fall in battle and another player is around, they get a chance to resurrect you. Resurrecting other players will drain your own health though, so tread lightly.
That was like half his health.
Since Patrick decided to use his claymore, I decided
Fuck are these
to
attrition
go for-
mechanics, bro? What do you mean by resurrect another player drains your health?
Holy. You see why I couldn't be playing while watching this?
A bow-based build might make sense.
I'm not a
Patrick
fan.
played the heavy
I mean, I'm not a
so I
fan,
decided
but like,
to
we'll
play
see.
a ranged build by playing an archer.
yeah, but you play the archer and then your melee guy walks between you and the enemy, suddenly has the arrow to the back of the head.
And for the Wicked veterans, we redesigned bows for No Rest for the Wicked together. We moved these from being offhand to fully feature two-handed weapons.
This sounds
Firing
good.
an arrow now is as simple as pressing the attack button. And similar to our melee weapons, every single bow now comes with a completely unique moveset.
That's good. Surely magic got the same
Around this
treatment.
point, I noticed that Patrick snatched most of the loot from me. And well, I might have overreacted. After Patrick
That was
and I
funny.
put aside our differences, we were ready to engage. in
I
our
can already
first
see
boss fight.
the rage in.
At this
if you don't know the
point,
person
Corey
enough.
decided to join our little group.
So he had to be a proper level for it, is what that means.
Corey wanted to bring over a character he had already started on another realm. Having someone who can heal us up might help us a great deal here. Together, we bravely stepped.
Wait, but they say healer? What does cleric mean? Have they introduced the classes? Because like, do you notice that this icon is also there and there are two different icons? Have they introduced classes? I know that was one of the goals they had. Like you had ascendancies and shit like that.
Someone who can heal us up might help us a great
And I'm pretty
deal.
sure
Together,
there were
we bravely
healing
stepped
like
forward
spells and
in order to
whatnot.
slay the beast. Patrick played the tank,
Let me see.
ripped into Warwick using his claymore. I kept peppering him with arrows from afar. Since Corey already had a heal aura spell, whenever we needed healing, we just cozied up right next to him and had him heal the entire group.
So he couldn't target somebody for a specific kill. It was the AoE one, which drains focus, which means he needs to generate focus somehow. So my attention should be on Corey and how he's generating focus, but he looks like he's using melee, which is not good. Yeah, he's
Enemies and
bunking.
bosses in multiplayer get new AI behaviors. So even if you think you mastered out bosses before, you might be surprised once you're trying to slay a boss with your buddies.
I mean, it's cool that they actually change their AI based on number of enemies.
Warwick turned into mincemeat pretty quickly.
That bit is cool.
We prevailed by playing together as a team, each of us playing to their own individual.
I think
strengths.
friendly fire is a terrible idea, by the way. I think that one is like just awful. I'm not against the like. There are things that I'm for and things I'm against. One thing I'm on the fence about, obviously, is the using your life to revive the person. I'm not the biggest fan, but like it's whatever. But that friendly fire one, that one is a deal breaker for me. That one right there is a big deal breaker. If with friendly fire being a thing, what that effectively means in my eyes is we're never fighting together. It's like, oh, we're just going to different zones, doing our own thing, maybe group up for bosses or something. We're not exploring together. The card is going to get PK and it's going to be glorious. Lamau.
There, I spent a little more time playing and then logged off for tonight, while Corey and Patrick kept playing.
So what happens to your levels?
The next morning, I decided to hop back into Wicked. The first thing you should do when you jump back into a realm is to quickly check out what kind of progress your friends made. Apparently, they already upgraded some of our vendors. We changed the way vendors work recently. Instead of selling pre-configured items, they're now selling different items every day. Another new feature we introduced.
This is something I'm not the biggest fan of when it comes to No Rest for the Wicked. The fact that their vendors restock on a real world clock, I think is ass. It's not even like a okay every 4 hours it resets or whatever. No, it's an everyday thing. So like, not a big fan. I'm never wasn't before, still not now. I would have hoped to hear with the redesign of the shop that changes, but it doesn't sound like it has.
Selling different items every day.
You just double down on it.
Another new feature we're introducing is the compendium. This is basically like an in-game wiki. We're planning to add more features to this in the future, including an index of items and a bestiary of enemies. For now, the compendium lets you revisit any tutorial you want, and it allows you to rewatch all story sequences from quests you might have missed.
And she prayed.
What about all the interaction in between? You just miss out on them.
Sauron would never need to return.
It's cool that I can revisit video cutscenes though.
And we completely overhauled the way crafting works. We're introducing the scribe table. The scribe table will allow you to research any items that have been discovered at least once in your realm. You will find the required research papers as a new loot drop all throughout the Soul Sacra. Once researched, you can now craft those items at its respective crafting table as many times as you'd like. And
Well, that's
if you'd like
nice.
to research items that have not been discovered on the realm yet, you can try your luck and just research a random item. Given all this, you now won't have to pray to RNGesus anymore in order to finally craft the item you've been looking for. As you can see,
Isn't that
means
just
that
praying to
you make
RNGesus
every item
anyways?
craftable now. So folks who enjoy crafting and collecting ought to get a huge kick out of the way crafting works now. Yesterday,
I'm a
Patrick
big
said he
crafting
hadn't
enjoyer,
found an
so-
iron pickaxe yet. So let's see if we can help him out. Now that we've researched how to craft a pickaxe, we just have to head over to an anvil.
They also changed the animation.
And then voila, there it is.
So you actually do the thing, which is
That ought to
nice.
make Patrick happy. I think he's out and about, so I'll need to stash it so you can pick it up later. Early on, the Rookery is a perfect place for asynchronous trading. These community chests are open to all players, so you can just plop stuff in there and they're accessible for every player on the realm. At this point, our crew had saved enough money to buy a house. Patrick and Corey gave me some of their bounty loot and we purchased the manor for us. Owning your own house is expensive, but luckily, we're now able to share houses. By interacting with the house black outside of your home, you can set permissions for each player. So I give
They give you the money, you buy a house, or you disappear.
Patrick and Corey full permissions. That means
Chaotic fucking
they have
evil.
access to the house and everything inside it. Since we now own this house together, we started placing some furniture, crafting tables, and refineries. Even though Corey and Patrick also had access to this house now, I placed some items for myself into this chest here that I didn't want them to grab. By setting the permissions to private in the top right, I made sure that this chest and its contents belonged only to me. Patrick and Corey had to log off at this point, and I spent the rest of the day continuing some quests by myself.
Knew with the pestilence returned.
I gathered a bunch of resources, and then I had an idea.
Lol. Mine is really encouraging really friendships.
From Moon's tech team. Since Thomas decided to get greedy on us, I hit up Corey again and we discussed what our best course of action was. Thomas made the mistake of promoting me to also be the realm's owner. So at first we debated kicking Thomas from our realm, but we knew Thomas was just messing around. So we decided to get him back a different way. Thomas was busy with work the whole day, so we ventured on without him. The Crucible is our roguelite area in No Rest for the Wicked, and yes, co-op is fully supported there. We managed to get quite far a few times, but never made it all the way to the bottom. Still, we got some good loot out of it. We made good progress on day 3, finishing bounties, ripping through the Black Trench, battling the Riven Twins, gathering resources, catching fish, and through all of that, we leveled nicely and bought up all the houses Thomas didn't snatch yet. There was only one thing left to do.
The next day, I was excited to hop in to sell my real estate to our group. I first wanted to grab some of my stuff. What the hell? Where's the stuff? Sad to say, my little plan to become a real estate mogul didn't quite succeed. But it was incredibly fun to share a world together. Now, we know many of you are
I mean,
incredibly
realistically,
excited
none of that is ever going to
with your
happen.
friends. But
And if it does, you just keep pressing for your fucking roll.
some of you will also be wondering, but what has changed for single player?
Yeah.
Short answer, a lot. So let's dive into
All right,
all the new
good,
systems
good.
and improvements we've made since our last update.
Let's see what has actually changed. The stuff that could actually pull me to actually play this weekend.
First off,
Or
we
not.
have massively tuned enchantments. There are all new enchantments to discover that give you even more variety to build your class.
Okay.
On top of that, we have changed the way enchantments roll on your items. Higher level items will now get better rolls on enchantments. And the higher your item's level is,
Wait,
more
where's...
enchantments
Stop it. Where are we?
rolls on enchantments.
Your damage increased by 31 for this after a fatality. Gain damage on damage dealt against frozen enemies. Gain health on damage dealt. Stamina cost reduced after fatality. Lose focus on damage
Higher your
taken.
item's level is, the more enchantments will now be applied to your items. We've also added critical damage on weapons. Every weapon now has a random roll on how likely it'll deal a bunch of crit damage. So every now and then, you'll now get that satisfying crunch of dealing crit damage to enemies.
Oh, so they added
to create
crits.
a real bloodbath.
Doesn't that mean they can now crit you?
We're also introducing facets.
Unless they
Facets
didn't
are
add
unique
crits.
characteristics that might roll on your weapons now. In this case here, we found two weapons of the same type, but since they came with different facets, they have different stats from one another.
Gain lightning
We also
infusion.
limited the amount of times you can re-roll enchantments on your items. It was a
That's a terrible idea. Don't no. Fucking no.
little too easy breezy to get your perfect gear on our Breach Refined update. So this should help to make really good rolls feel even more valuable. Socketing
That's
gems into
fucked.
your gear will now give you fixed values instead of a random roll range, so that you never get randomly unlucky anymore when you socket the gem. What you see is what you get. And we've introduced higher tier gems now. These are harder to find, but they're adding even more variety and are even more potent. We also overhauled the way Exalting works. You can think of Exalting as the prestige upgrade for items. The point where an item is fully built and you're pushing it beyond what's normally possible. But before you can exalt anything, the item has to be complete. Maximum upgrades applied, maximum gem slots filled, maximum enchantments added. When it meets all those conditions, you can exalt the item. So
Wasn't
what
that
does
always the
exalting
case?
actually do? Each time you exalt an item, one of its enchantments or gems is selected at random, and its value is boosted by a...
Isn't it just default crafting? Like both sides with the limited enchantments, rerolls, and now master working. Isn't that just default crafting?
whopping 50%. The same slot can be chosen more than once. So if you get lucky and your main damage enchantment gets hit 2 or 3 times, that's when items start to become really special, really build defining, and really yours.
Can you reset it?
For the backstab enthusiasts amongst you, not
Or
all
is that
enemies
bugs?
were backstabbable before, but now they are. Do be careful though, because they won't make it easy. We are also starting to introduce more offhand items. And we're starting with quivers. We already said before that we drastically changed the way bows work. Let's see it in action. The projectiles you fire with your bow will drastically change based on which quiver you have equipped. We're introducing a whole slew of them. Whereas before, my bow only shot normal arrows.
Explosive
Plastic quiver
arrows?
equipped. I'm now demolishing enemies using explosive arrows. And we
I
heard
like
that
the-
some
I
of
like the
you
quiver
were looking for
concept.
Even more challenge. So in the hardest difficulty, prepare to face even more enemies than ever before. And these are just a handful of
Those people are
systemic changes
masochists.
we made
Is all-
to No Rest for the Wicked
is all I'm
since
going to
our
say.
last update. There are plenty more changes that ought to make Wicked deeper and more satisfying than ever before.
I don't like the crafted changes. I don't. I didn't like it in default. I probably wouldn't like it here,
And that's a
bro.
wrap. I hope you enjoyed
We'll see,
what
I
we
guess.
showed you today. On a personal note, I'd like to end today's presentation by saying that Moon Studios has existed for 15 years now. And for 15 years, we've immersed you, challenged you, made you cry, and lifted you up. We're not here for cash grabs or monetization. We're here to bring you those experiences through story, art, and gameplay, handcrafted with heart. We do not chase trends or follow the status quo. We just keep doing what we do best, building emotions. No Rest for the Wicked together isn't like the co-op you see in other ARPGs. For the first time, you're not just a temporary guest in your friend's save file. It's a shared world. Towns you build with friends, bosses you conquer side by side. A bond forged in struggle awe and enjoy. We're doing our best to redefine the
Did you just parry that boss?
while paying very close attention to what our community wants. Our team has never forgotten why we make games. In the end, it was always about creating memories. And now, for the first time,
Wait, why did that turn back on?
create those memories together.
Available January 22nd. Public beta starts today. What do I think? Huh? Huh. Anyways, PoE2 weird shit out of the way. There are some positives with that, and there are some negatives. Positives, they've reward crafting items, like items are now craftable whether or not you've gotten them or not. Not all items were craftable in the past. Co-op obviously could lead to some very interesting moments. I'm not a fan of the combat mechanics I heard in the co-op situation. I don't like the fact that y'all are doing damage to each other, to just in general, like you can hit your I don't like friendly fire in any game whatsoever. It's something that's always turned me off from games very easily, and I think this will be no exception. I'll probably end up staying away from co-op. Maybe I'll experience it, maybe I won't, I don't know. That being said, I don't care too much about the use your life to revive it, and I'd rather I were not there, but it beats, I guess, only being able to revive once or spending 10 seconds stationary to revive or something. I don't know. But if it were possible, I would obviously prefer if it being free, but it's one of those decisions where it's like, I guess we'll experience it to find out how it actually feels if we so care to. But yeah, will I be checking the game out this beta? Probably not, no. Unless I get tired of like PoE2, in which case sure, but I still have this build to push, and once I'm done with this build, I think I have one more build in me, maybe two, depending on the situation. I don't have too many build ideas for this league, and honestly, playtime is already low enough to where by the time I'm done with the next build, maybe the one after that, PoE1 is going to be ready. So we'll see how many more builds I have in me. But yeah, like I said, if I get tired of PoE2, then I know I can check that. And I mean, I guess in some alternate universe there's also Diablo 4, but realistically we're just going to be waiting for TLI. I know they like to release in January, so we'll see if they actually do, because they haven't posted anything about the next season or anything like that. So we have to wait and see, because Christmas is already here. They're not going to do it after Christmas, or if they've not announced it now. So I'm expecting like an Arcana time launch, which is like, when was Arcana released? I think it was like 7. Let me check Discord. TLI announcements. Go all the way back to Arcana. I'm pretty sure Arcana was a January release. Landlord. Holy. So this announcement channel was made during Sandlord or before Sandlord? It's not that old. So where's the old one? Because you all had to have had an old one, right? Surely 2025. Did they just not have a Discord by Arcana? I'm pretty sure, what did I think they did? They probably changed the channels. Lord knows why. I know how to check. I'm gonna use my own channel, my YouTube. I played day 1 of Arcana, maybe day 2 as well. So I'll just check when I was live. Rock Spirit Iris 1, yeah. This was January 11. So probably around then. I know I had January 7, but thereabouts. That's when I think it's going to be out.
Speak.
Forsaken Bangle. 10x. What do you do that you're 10x? 50% of chaos damage you prevent when hit recouped as life and mana during effect. Holy shit, what the fuck? I mean, that's just better than this. So I guess this one works better than this one. Wants you to have chaos res. This one doesn't care. It's probably not the greatest either, but we'll test it out. They got Giga hacked. Gonna hang with cats. Who? And is this just you trolling? I'm assuming you're talking about TLI or something. Oh, the Discord. Oh, is that why everything is new? I feel like I remember hearing something like that. Hard to backtrack on it. I feel like I remember it wasn't. Was it really hacking, or was it more so disgruntled ex-employee or something like that? I feel like it wasn't. It wasn't really. Maybe it was a hacked employee account. I don't even know which one it was. Anyways, that makes sense.
Twisted thing! Balance restored!
I just realized I can just skip the cooldown on my ultimate.
I'm not ready yet.
With a Warcry, can I not? With rage rather. It's a Warcry. So I should be able to use Enraged Warcry to spend rage and skip. My guy, the ritual is done. Why are you still there?
I'm not ready yet.
Can I say I really love my wolves aggro range? I love how they are way more aggro than other minions, or at least they are as aggressive as you would imagine a wolf pack would be.
I need more time for that. I need more time for that.
You can use it before your form ends. You can actually now get 100% uptime rather than 99 point whatever percent we were getting before. Shit, huge. And it also means we can scale the cast time with Warcry speed.
I need more time for that. I need more time for that.
Who needs to even dodge abilities at this point? Defeat Kulimak in its final form. I should probably do that today. But I don't know if I want to. I think I want to do that in a non. What do you call it? I want to do that without the Sceptre. I feel like. Did I say 2k something? Oh. Shit, you cost 2k? Jesus. Yoink. You don't have to tell me twice. You don't have to tell me once. Yoink. Because like, I think if I'm facing Kulimak, I'd want 100% uptime, especially considering his movesets. So even though I get more damage, well, I get more damage this way because of levels and all of that, I'd rather just not. Oh, by the way, something else I changed since yesterday
I'm not ready yet.
is I now use a new flask, which is
Nature takes what's old.
minions gain life recovery from flask, and we have increased flask. We always have increased life recovery coming from that, coming from our support gems on the Sceptre. You know something insane about this guy? I'm just now thinking about. What if you were to take the... What if you had to pair this guy with...
Nature's fury.
Let me think this thought process through. If you had to pair it with physical damage taken as chaos, which is an essence modifier for your chest piece, that would be really good. But then you'd only be recouping 50% of the damage you convert, but you'd be recouping every single pack because you're always taking chaos damage, assuming you have the charge up time for it.
I need more time for that.
Yeah, Bataria's uptime is also just straight up way worse without perma ulti.
out, creature.
So yeah, I think I'm going to hold off on the big Sceptre swap until I can actually afford it, because I would ideally like to have Eternal Rage on the Scepters and then swap. That I think is the best case scenario. Otherwise, you're deciding if you want to be the Sceptre variant or the Eternal Rage variant, and I personally prefer the Eternal Rage variant because it just feels better. Jesus freaking Christ. Okay. The fact I was going to say, I remember what I'm going to say. I just want to do Atziri, man. I just want to do Atziri. This temple doesn't want to give me the freaking path that I need.
I'll scourge. I'm not ready yet.
Holy temple boss. Let's do this. Let's go here first. Is there a reason to do a dynamo? We'll see. If this gives me nothing, I'm not doing the next dynamo. It didn't, but this is a level 2. Surely that means it's going to give me something, right? Because two greater than 1. I'm pretty sure 2 is greater than 1.
I'm not ready yet. Nature takes what's owed. need more time for that.
I guess let me just finish this area first.
I need more time for that.
This is no place for visitors. You are not worth my time.
Bloodbad fiends.
Yeah, dude, I need to at least feel way better now. Way better to deal with. Spy Master is supposed to be a very big room in the building the temple. So let's see. But we're not done here. This is the problem. There's somebody alive.
This medallion.
The last guy, oh, is it Dynamo? Yeah, I'm out. Pretty sure I'm already done with that map. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I thought it would have completed. It doesn't, but it should have completed my hideout.
Yes.
Is there anything I care for here? No.
Find more breach remnants for my research.
All right. Let's sell this guy. You went down in price. That is quite surprising, actually. What the hell?
All right, your order is registered.
I'm curious about something. Let's test it.
I need more time for that.
So I can't bypass its cooldown. In theory, I should be able to bypass it already.
I need more time for that.
Yeah, I can't. Okay. I just want to test it. Jeez. Cooldown here. That goes back here. Here? Yeah, here. All I'm trying to do is kill that Siri, man. That's all I want to do. Why is that so difficult? Why do you make it so hard, GGG? I just want to kill that Siri. Speaking of, where are citadels? Citadels where? Oh my god. Still no citadels. All right. For context, let me find where I am. This is where I am. Where is my spawn? This is my spawn. This is where I am. Not a single citadel. I would think I'm far enough away to spawn them, but we're just going to keep running away. That's all we can do. All right, we have a few boss nodes, which means it's his prime. What the fuck? Oh, my internet. I didn't get the screenshots in time. Okay. Anyways, what was I gonna do? I was going to take this off. Go into Doriani.
Time I turned over a new leaf.
Take this off. Take this off. Put this back in. I don't remember where I put this. Where I took that point from. I'll be honest. Would it have been one of my temporary points? No, it doesn't look like it. I almost feel like it was probably from somewhere I shouldn't have taken it from. Probably. Well, not somewhere I shouldn't have taken it from. Somewhere that I wouldn't mind taking it from, but in the ideal universe, I don't take it from there. Oh yeah, it was from here. Because reservation. Now I can't use you, but I'll be keeping you for when I can. Alongside your 4 support gems. I am literally just a Dialas away, so I'm going to be farming for a Dialas, I think. I think that's actually going to be my next upgrade. So we just hoard our shit till then. And Rage War Cry to replace Raging Cry. Brittle Armor to replace. Nope, we're not replacing that guy. Honestly, I should just pay for a 6-link for my War Cry. Do I have the money? Yes, I do. I hope. Perfect Jewelers.
I'll post it right away.
My War Cry does deserve. Arctic Howl is the War Cry. Yes. It does deserve to be 5 links. I am considering Raging Cry as well, but this should be fine. So that's our fourth 5 link. Should we arrange these in like order of importance? Because Lunar Blessing is way more important than its position would have you believe. Wolfpack. So we can have this guy. We basically got so much rage. We basically got so much spirits to try to compensate for the Sceptre that I can afford to use Ravenous Swarm now. But that being said, do they give me enough reason to use them? These guys are scaling up for Fizz. They have Feeding Frenzy too. I give them Impale, but I don't know that they are making much of a difference. I'll leave them in for now. I'll leave them in for now. But I feel like with the extra spirit, I'd rather just go an offering. Go offering, go Reavers or something. And just use that.
Can I help?
How much is... Honestly, I've been seeing a lot of Brutus's brain being used, so okay, it's not expensive, it's actually cheap. That's kind of nice. We might consider using that. Anyways, in the meantime, as much as I spent currency trying things out, I am still going to switch back to Iron Runes here. I really don't need the extra spirit. Like, I really don't. I don't care for it. And the same goes for here. I should realistically just switch back to Chaos Res, because nothing beats being close to cap. And then when I have a lot more currency to go for, I will redo everything. It's 31x a piece, which means I need to make 31x. That's what that means. I need to liquidate 31x, in which case
I'll post it right away.
I'll leave it for now. I'll leave it for now. I think that is all I needed. Where did... I don't like Ravenous Swarm because of this. I think it's actively detrimental for me to not know the number of wolves I have. I'll leave it on, but I think it's actively detrimental. But let's go for our final let's go for our final Abyss point, shall we?
Closer. Come.
The fact that our character just fucking sends its head first, doesn't give a fuck. Absolute giga chad. Kind of dumb as shit, but like, hey, I won't judge.
Oh, I'm too bloody old for this.
So I just need to steal.
Up you get, then. Won't be up long. I'm not ready yet.
Empower my vessel. Show them oblivion.
I need more time for that.
The lightless. You embrace even I.
All right.
Amonamu, rise. Do not fail again.
Holy shit.
The lightless. Empower my vessel. We shall return. Fate unyielding.
I'm not ready yet.
Holy, my wound just got disintegrated.
Under his shadow, we are saved from the light. Horizon of eternal sorrow.
Was I not regenerating, or what was going on there? What is going on? Does the fight just continue where we left off?
Darkness shall find you. Fate unyielding. Darkness shall find you.
Where is he? I think this format of the fight is a lot worse. Cause like, I don't know what stage of the thing.
Fate
Like, you see what I mean? He's still throwing attacks and whatnot. All right, we're going to regenerate. Where's my rage? Excuse me, sir. Where the fuck is my rage? Also, why is this bug? What is this? I am in werewolf form. The fuck? Fuck you mean? Is this encounter bugged?
under his shadow, we are saved from the light.
I'm not ready yet.
Your blood shall fill the mouths of the many.
Not ready yet.
We must recover.
What is going on with this guy? Something isn't right. But I got my shit, so I'll take it. What is this? The unborn lich. This stave. Something is giga bugged here. Oh, I can't even. So what is my upgrade path right now? I have two choices. I can A, go for a reservation on my weapon and on my helmet. Why don't I do this currently? Because I need to find a very specific weapon that still has decent base fizz while having +7 leech as well as an open suffix to then try to get reservation on. That is option one. Option two is I need to get a perfect row reservation on the helmet. And again, that has its own kind of worm. Same thing, need a very specific helmet. I will need to get the reservation myself on the helmet, which currently is expensive. If I settle for a +5 melee on the weapon, I can potentially see myself crafting one with like decent fizz and going from there, all of that. But that is assuming I get one that has open suffixes and I want to deal with all of that. And just to confirm, let me actually see. And it will still be expensive because I'll still need where's talisman? This is talisman, right? Level of all attacks and then mark of the abyssal to get yeah, so you can do it with this one, and I can actually deterministically get a +5 with spirit reservation. The problem comes after, where I need to get mana leech. I don't know where I'll get mana leech from. I actually do think I know. Wait, hold up, isn't there an augment for mana leech? I think it sucks though, but I think there's one. Leech percent of mana 2.5, so I'll get 5% of leech as mana with that versus my current 8%. Yeah, 8%. 5% is the equivalent of what? 8.9. All right, what am I saying? 5% is the equivalent of a T2 leech, which is way worse. Way worse. I guess I could also get leech elsewhere, like on my gloves maybe.
What is it?
Abyssal waiting mods double? No.
Find more breach remnants for my research.
I guess I might as well see what this item has as a potential modifier. A shattering calamity. His foul emergence, his grave command. What the fuck is all of this, my guy? I guess let's start with, like, shouldn't this have a description? Is scattering calamity. Conjure a crackling wall sprite that hovers above you. After a short duration, the wall sprite launches at an enemy dealing like damage in an area and on impact. And prioritize the last enemy targeted. Recasting the spell resets the duration of all active wall sprites. Okay, his foul emergence. Well, how about that? Conjure a horrific skull rising from the lightless depths to bite your enemies, dealing high damage at target location and leaving withering ground in its wake. Targeting close to you will cause you to jump back as you cast. His grave command seems more minion-y. Yeah, minion. Conjure abyssal spirits to hinder a rare undead. It has to be undead. For a duration, if you defeat the undead while it is hindered, it will be captured and stored into a soul crystal skill gem. The soul crystal will allow a wielder of great abyssal power to summon the bound undead, a reviving companion. A reviving undead companion. Spirit duration. So this is basically companion before. This is companion before undead. Why would you want to do this? Why would you care? I guess if there was an undead that had like really high life for what you call it. If it had really high life, let's go back to here. If it had really high life, I could have just checked here. I'm just not realizing. For Infernal Legion, I guess that could be something. Trigger an enemy to either teleport inside the target's body if they are under the call threshold, causing it valid as well, or to apply a debuff to them, which will cause the same effect if the enemy falls under the call threshold during its duration. On teleport, the target is destroyed and the explosion deals physical damage. So basically, body, is it body swap or what do you call it? This doesn't have the other one. I guess there's spirit as well. So I'll just make a minion. I mean, a minion weapon because why not? You have Unholy Might, increase magnitude of Unholy Might buffs. Spirit Reservation, Chaos Damage, and Explode. What is Feast of Flesh? Consume corpses near you to recover life over a short period. Consumes up to 5. It's a spell. You recover 2 or 3 life and 2 or 3 mana over 3 seconds per corpse consumed. That's a lot of life and mana to eat, to be honest. I feel like this could have value. I genuinely think so. I guess we check. The Unborn Lich. Explode Chaos. Okay, so it doesn't really matter is what that means. So I'll go for spirits. Brother in Christ, why? I don't think it's going to go for 1D, but I'll put it for, I guess, 100x and see if it sells. It is still Giga Spirits.
Someone is bound to buy that.
Wait, why is this suddenly cheap but it was expensive before? Oh, is it? God damn it. I would have just destroyed it now. Oh, I have this guy. I'd like to take... Oh, I forgot. It's not that. It's you. Increase monsters but are scattered, or abyssal monsters Lichborn modifiers. I don't care for this. I think. How much is the essence of the abyss? $3x. I don't care about that guy. So I think ultimately I'm going for this one. Increase monsters, and eventually I'll probably just take all these points away and pick one of these guys. I suspect increase monsters or increase effectiveness would be an interesting choice, but I suspect this would be better. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be ideal, I think. So this is now fully spec'd. This is a 6 modded map. I'd prefer to not run 6 modded maps unless I had a reason to run 6 modded maps. Currently, do not have the biggest reason to. I feel like this isn't going to sell. Why is it going down in price is my question. Like it will, just not yet. But I kind of want the money because I'd like to get more chaos rares.
Let's see if there are any takers.
I'd like to replace this with chaos rares, and then that's basically it, really.
This many hives about. Bound to be a right nuisance.
What is this? What is this sound or lack thereof? I love being able to reapply my ulti before it falls off, can I just say? That was always the most awkward part about dealing with the ultimates. Like you're about to get into a boss, but like, let me just wait until I can reapply this so there's no awkwardness.
I'm not ready yet.
Brother.
Balance restored.
I have no idea where he went. He just disappeared. My wolves couldn't find him to hit him. I was about to ask, does this no longer cost mana? But it still does. It must just be. Must be my leash.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Your king will meet the same fate.
Brother in Christ. Look, it's a fang. A fang talisman.
I need more time for that. I'm not ready yet.
I have no reason to do the last ritual here, so I'm just looking for the boss, really.
I need more time for that. End of the line.
Dude, they feel so much better. The buff that made it so they are more likely to attack the same targets is what led to that increase in DPS. Because typically, what was happening before the patch was you'd have all the wolves surround an enemy, and then for some reason, only a few of them would actually proceed to hit. So like, they had good damage before, but not. It was obvious it wasn't like optimal DPS because not all of them were hitting. Oh shit, Essence of Insanity. Oh, is that why he disappeared? Oh, okay. Why are you dirt cheap? Jesus Christ, you're awful. Brag. Where's Chaotic Rarity? You're here. Like I just got something that should be money. I don't see it, so it's probably here already. Okay.
Let's see if there are any takers.
What is it?
Holy shit. Never mind.
Find more breach remnants for my research.
I can genuinely just start running 5 modded maps realistically.
Speak.
Like very comfortably too. Rare monsters have 1 additional modifier. I thought it was on both of them, it was only 1. Citadel when
Beast.
this is going to be a juicy first ritual. Holy, let's go. Do not disappoint, please. I'm banking on you being good. Why do I even get my hopes up? With all the recoup I have plus mana leech and everything, my mana is just always full. It doesn't matter what they do, it's just always full. And considering the big resource I take damage to, I'm honestly considering getting more damage taken.
I need more time for that.
I mean, I always was considering to get as much as I possibly could, but even more so now. Like, look at this regen. And this is without the leech actively going. Yeah, this feels way better than having a scepter, I'll be very honest with you. Like, it really does. So I want to fit that scepter, but not at the cost of eternal rage, I think.
Could be worse.
At 80 something rage, it just feels way too good.
I need more time for that.
Not to mention Bataillus also just is way more reliable this way. And that's a big damage multiplier right there.
I need more time for that. I need more time for that. I need more time for that. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Thank you for the follow. How do you pronounce that? Antoine? Antoine? Thank you. Appreciate you. Welcome. How you doing?
I'm not ready yet.
Balance restored.
Yeah, I feel like this patch really made them feel way better. All right, buddy, out the wall you go. Could you just slap me away?
I need more time for that.
I don't know what those are. All right, let's do this. Seeing as I have nothing else to differ, I'll just start with those two.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Ended up switching back to Sceptre-less wolves.
I saw.
We'll differ these two by this one, differ this one, differ this one. It's just way more comfortable to not to worry about rage, because the higher the rage, the higher consistent rage, the higher the consistent attack speed, damage, all that good stuff, and it's like the downtime doesn't feel that worth it for the uptime that the upside that is +4. So I think it's just a case of I literally have to wait until I can fit them into my current setup. But I'm happy that I tried. There was a lot of currency wasted, technically, but I'm happy I tried. It at least allows me to give a foundation, an explanation to when I say, you know, this is the better choice, because I figured it would be. Yo, what the fuck? So there's no tower in range of where I'm heading to? This is the closest tower. I guess that's where we're pathing now. How much do we have? We have enough currency to keep going for the ritual tablets we want.
Nature's fury. I need more time for that. I'm not ready yet. I need more time for that.
What do you think your Bartar's vengeance is? Your lunar assault?
My batteries? It's currently on my war cry. That's why I pop it as often as I do, because with my wolves applying chill and everything, there's somebody in there that's primed, and it's going to proc on them. Hope that makes sense, because it's freezes primed for freeze enemies. and I have echoing crown. So even if the first one doesn't happen, the second one is going to be bigger, and it gets progressively bigger. So the longer I'm fighting there, the longer my wolves have time to spread and get wool prime for sun. And the AoE is insane on the third repeat. So it's very dependent on all the damages extra code I'm giving from my ulti to then proc the barriers, which then gives some extra damages extra, which then just scales their damage a lot.
I'm not ready yet.
It also helps that my war cry also gives them flat damage. Flat code if it hits a frozen enemy. So I really just want it to hit as many people as possible.
I need more time for that.
So they made it so basically with pounds it's very difficult to jump from a lower oh no, fuck me. I use my alt CD inside 10 bubble. I guess my ult is gonna run out. 7 seconds. We're like halfway done with the cooldown. I hate 10 bubble. It's not a lot of dot damage it does, but when it does dot damage, it does it well. So I can't do that.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Yes. Brother, did you not defer these two? Okay. Refresh. No. Okay, all of these again. Refresh. Internet is out. I think. No, it's not. What the fuck? It just wasn't clicking. Huh?
Reduce the damage of the ground degen pools the abyss monster shepherd of the pit creates.
That's good. That shit was obnoxious. Like it was
The
so
damage of
bad.
the Trail of Fire.
I would be
Your monster
using
mod.
I'd be using my life flask and I'd be like, yo, is my life, am I out of charges? Because you just be degenning anyways. What are you saying? What was the final thing you said?
Damage of Trail of Fire rare monster modifiers.
Surely that should affect ignited burning ground, right?
What do you think?
Your corpse will feed.
I think they hit our feedback.
Funny ground stopped feeling bad on my character, to be honest. Like, it felt kind of bad, but not that bad.
It's never felt bad for me, I'll be honest. Like I've never noticed it and I thought, oh, bunny ground, you know. But
This shit is on a lot of builds.
I've seen the videos. I just have no experienced it being bad for me.
Behold the power. My flesh is unimportant.
This dude does he literally crush himself in okay. I never noticed that this boss, when he dies, he literally crushes himself in stone. Man just says my flesh is unimportant, that crushes himself. Like, okay. You do you. You fucking do you. All right, we should have enough for our last King in the Mist fight. So let's do that. Hopefully that's showcase worthy, because last time I did King in the Mist for the T2, I don't have enough. Fuck. Okay. We do some more maps. We don't need that like many more. We just need a few. This is 5 mods already, so we'll make those 2 5 mods. I've started running 5 mod maps as well, but I assume you know this already.
Look, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't die, so I'm just like, why not? It still gives me the wiggle room with occasional random BS deaths or whatever, and to reevaluate. But I'm going to stay away from that 10 bubble until I'm ready to use my ulti, which is now. Surely this T5 Sceptre is going to be giga.
I'll take you.
Oh, wait, this map doesn't have shield ground? Sure, let's fucking go. At this point, I've accepted that shield ground is the status quo, and to expect otherwise is ignorance. There is still a node I could take that could help with shield ground map. I'm just like, I'll eventually have reduced slowing potency on my boots. Till then. Because that should affect temp chains as well as shield ground.
I need more time for that.
Holy, the damage I'm taking is insane. I live, but the damage is insane.
Yeah, consider reinstalling the game or something.
What'd you say?
I was just saying, maybe I consider reinstalling the game.
What
Try
game?
the Steam version or something. Me too.
You uninstalled? Oh, what the fuck? You uninstalled?
Balance restored.
No, I'm just considering it for the load times.
Oh, you mean like this uninstall and then reinstall?
Yeah.
It's worth a shot. I mean, I'm using Steam and I think I'm getting shorter load times. I don't know if that's a part of the, you know, I don't know. Holy, who's pushing me?
I need more time for that.
The final is a death.
ready yet.
I have no idea what killed me there. But now we're going to do our ritual. We need to do the next ritual though. I have zero idea how I died that quick. I have a feeling
Nature takes what's old. Rest now. I need more time for that.
but now that I know the map can kill me, I just need to play a bit safer.
Took me 2 minutes to load in. I counted it. So it's like 2 minutes for a lot of these long loads.
Rip.
Do you feel like that is your experience? Or
2 minutes. It depends. Some loads are longer than others. First time I loaded into Abyss, I think I took 2 minutes. But most things I don't think I would say are up to 2 minutes. I think my experience is closer to a minute.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Where is the last ritual? The map doesn't tell me. Yay. They said it would, but it doesn't. You know, every single time I do Alpha, I forget that chest exists. I can't count the amount of times I've just run away from it because I don't know it's there. So like it's giving that much loot to begin with. But that's a conversation for another day.
I need more time for that. Wilds take ya.
I suspect there's 2 conditions to reveal everything, and that's what I'm experiencing. There's a minimum amount of clear and then the boss skill. Those are the 2 conditions, and even then it feels inconsistent because many times I feel like I've cleared enough. Like I cleared Dissension going to the boss, and then
I need more time for that.
all right. Nothing needing to be deferred. Yeah. No reason why not to use that. I don't lose anything by it. Of course you're trash. Why wouldn't you be?
Find more breach remnants for my research.
So yeah, it's because of deaths like that that I run 5 mod maps and I don't think I would like to run 6 mods unless I'm very tanky. And I hope I eventually get to the point where I'm so comfortable that no matter the BS the game throws at me, odds I'm fine. But that's just not the case, especially my current internet situation. That would piss me off. I like how when I started stream today, Atziri was the goal, but at this point, I think we're more likely to run into T4 Trial Master or T3 Trial Master than Atziri.
Monstrous wretch!
Holy. That's some damage.
I need more time for that. I'm not ready yet. Nature takes what's owed.
Holy shit, leave me alone. Freaking mana siphoner. Don't you know my mana is a big part of my defenses? Can't be allowing you to drain it for free.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more time for that.
Oh, we're done with Delhi. Kind of forgot it was there. The damage I could feel.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time for that.
Surely you take me to around the general vicinity of the boss, right? Yeah, it just so happens to be a rare monster there. Yep, this is actually where the boss is, unironically.
Balance restored.
All right, let's go for the boss. Oh my god, I got
I
baited.
need more time for that.
My goodness.
Oh jeez. Omen of Abyssal Echoes.
Congrats. Only got in one of them.
Amanamu's Tithe.
Did you just drop it?
Yeah, is that rare?
There's no way you just dropped it. Shit is... Did you actually? Why are you trolling?
No, I'm being serious.
Did you get money? Or at least it was before the patch.
How much money?
It's the bug.
Oh, shit.
It's the...
No, it's totally dead now. Wrong time.
What did you kill to drop it? Which boss?
Didn't kill any boss. Got it from the chest.
Lol.
Abyssal Depths.
Well, my
An
chest.
Abyssal Echo and a Tithe in the same run. That's good. Well, Abyssal Echoes dropped from the final mob.
Insane.
I mean, it's definitely not worth anything now. It's probably just
I mean, it's probably still worth something. Like, it's still it's still like buffs. It's just not invulnerability.
What was it before?
Like 16D, like really high.
It's definitely not anything close to that now. It's like 100, which is something.
800 what's X?
Yeah.
Damn, that shit fell.
I mean, as soon as they fixed it,
I saw it
players
coming,
were
bro.
literally getting smoked.
Lol. 07.
Okay.
This chick is just perma stunning me.
I'm not ready yet.
Because that's how group players were running the mechanic, by the way.
Oh,
Running their really hard maps.
they just turn.
You're basically just
invuln.
doing infinite, like, immune shits. Yeah.
Oh, I
So
mean,
as soon as they nerfed this, they kind of killed a lot of the prophets.
we all knew it was gonna get nerfed. Question was just more when than if. And I kind of just expected it to be dispatch. If it wasn't dispatch, I'd have been very surprised. I would have been so freaking surprised if it wasn't.
I need more time for that.
I feel like when you kill the boss and it reveals everything, it should activate all the checkpoints you don't have. But I know they'll never do that. Because then boss rushing becomes the meta.
I'm not ready yet.
See, I'm just trying to get to the boss. Okay. But
I mean, I basically do the same thing. I get to the boss.
I haven't been able to get to the architect, is my point.
I haven't been able to get to Atziri. I've killed the architect. I killed the architect 2 days ago. Since then, I've been trying to get to Atziri.
I'm not ready yet.
Think it'll be easier now in any way or no?
I already ran a temple and I didn't. I am. Let me try to explain this. Yesterday, I was 1 tile away from Atziri. I didn't get the tile I needed throughout. Today, I am 2 tiles away. I didn't even get anything close to a tile I could use to go towards Atziri.
I need more time for that.
So But that's only one temple, so who knows? I can't even cope. Probably not, but it's the thought that counts. Amelioration will take it.
How much are they?
Oh, I'm out. How much ameliorations? Like 20, maybe cheaper.
I need more time for that.
Like they're in the, I guess, low double-digit ranges. Oh, I just dropped the ritual unique. Oh, I keep
Is this?
unique tablets.
Restless dead.
I love how there's just ice everywhere.
I need more time for that.
Everything is getting destroyed into ice. Like, every pocket. I literally feel like a winter wolf. Man. All right, we're done. To go rattling for free double offering minions. Only purity scepters work. All right, I think I'm caught up. Nah, I'm not. But I'm not going to. Share? I feel like this should be decent. What the hell? 199 life. Okay, that's T1 hybrid.
Collect more otherworldly remnants.
Leroy. Nice. How much is a greater exalt? 5x. Nah. We'll just go to Well of Souls. If we get something good here, then we will make the decision if to just exalt or greater exalt. If we don't get anything good, then GG. But 3% increase armor is kind of not great. 31 spirit is also not great. We'll go for the armor.
Doing my first
The will provides.
I don't know the name. First.
I don't know what you might be trying to refer to, I'll be honest.
Citadel.
Oh, your first Citadel? Congrats. I'm still looking for mine.
Collect more otherworldly remnants.
Oh, you can't do that unless you have a T15. Never mind.
I mean, that makes
Was
sense.
it my fault I found the Citadel before I found Copper, before I found Corrupted Zones? No, but I will pay the price.
Yes, you
Question
will.
is, what the fuck now, though? Oh, I see one so far.
You see one, what's the corruption zone?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Another dead end. This one just doesn't go in that direction. I guess there's this one. Maybe I just path there instead. Here. Just try to skip some. We'll just go for like a T. We'll do a T1 map. Fuck it. Do you think tier matters for Moment of Zen? I don't think so. Like it shouldn't matter. Tier, rarity, I don't think any of that matters.
If you're in T15, you're chilling and swimming in the Waystones, I assume.
You assume wrong. I'm begging Waystones to fucking drop. I'm basically averaging one Waystone a map, if even. So that means I'm breaking even. Why? Because the maps that don't have empowered bosses don't always drop Waystones, and if the ones that do have empowered bosses drop Waystones at the bosses, and it's simply one. So I'm sustaining myself in the maps, not over sustaining the Waystones. And of course, I can't buy from Doriani because it's T14. I could 3-1 them. But yeah. I'll just take Midnight Braid. Is the only thing here that I personally care about. Gain 10 rage when quickly hit by an enemy. Oh shit, by an enemy. I thought it was when you quickly hit. I'm like, oh. I don't do anything with it, but could I point at it and say, oh, that's cool. All right, we have a Midnight Braid, which is a unique I was considering for this build. Probably not gonna use it, but
Rot claim it.
Actually, know if the Shepherd of the Pit is a really bad degen monster in Abyss. I hope it is.
what did you say?
I was saying I don't even know if like Shepherd of the Pit is like the really bad degen in
Shepherd of the Pits
the game.
I think Shepherd of the Pits is one of the big guys, but I could be wrong. By big guys, I mean like the guys that show the lightning ones. I don't know if they are. I don't think they're Shepherd of the Pit, but those guys like that one, Tarhawk, basically lieutenant of one of the three factions. I think Shepherd of the Pit is one of them, but I could be wrong. I don't think they're the dots people. I think the dots people are the ones that get their belly pumped and then die. The ones from Act 1 Count Journal area. Nah, screw that wisp. If you're there when I'm done with what I'm doing, sure.
I need more time for that.
I mean, I am happy to inform you the dot still hurts. But I will try to check their name next time I run into them. I forgot to check here. Like the ball should be in that general direction. What the fuck is pulling me?
I need more time for that. I need more time for that. You defile the wildwood no longer.
Okay, so I still have one more ritual left, so I just need to make sure in my reroll journey I keep that in mind.
So we go to work tomorrow, right?
What did you say? Do I have to go to work tomorrow?
Surely I go to work tomorrow.
Do you have a choice?
I don't think so.
I'm not ready yet.
Because like I think 2 in a row is pushing it.
I mean, a lot of people didn't show up today, I'm not gonna lie. My coworker just told me it's kind of a ghost town in there, on the corporate side.
I mean, I don't blame them. The blizzard today was
I mean,
insane.
the retail people showed up.
More time for that.
They really get to skip that job.
Mm-hmm.
They really get days off.
Which is wild.
I mean, you gotta serve cops and stuff, right? They don't get days off on those days.
Yeah.
I need more time for that.
Too loud though. Honestly, like I could have gone today. I think it was good that I didn't.
I mean, I could have
Like,
gone
I'm
as
not
well.
getting any day before. Okay, you could have gone way more than I could have gone. We are not the same.
No, we are not this.
Or anything. We're not
we
together.
are not the same because you already plan to leave. You already plan to not be there regardless of the weather. So
That is true.
there's a very big difference.
That was just a bonus.
They give you an
I mean, it
excuse.
seems like a sketchy as shit drive, though.
I would not.
lie.
I would not have done that drive. Like,
I mean, as soon as Cat wasn't down, I'm like, yeah, I'm just not right. I must have not busing. Fuck that.
I mean, you also just weren't going. Are we? Where is it? Where is the boss here? Aren't you supposed to have shown me his freaking head?
need more time for that.
I'm gonna play this map in a bit.
I need more time for that.
Yeah, it's the name of the dot guys is Blister Boil. In case you're wondering.
Yeah.
I need more time for that. Be gone, foul
That's all the people
creature.
they nerfed though.
Now that's a fine.
Unless it's the people who
I'm not ready
pop
yet.
them that they nerfs, maybe.
Oh, one makes and one pops.
Yeah. Like they literally, I think that the base mob does nothing. Their existence is literally to be popped by the other one. Even in Gianor, it's the same
Spectre
thing.
combo, right?
I mean, they do the same thing as a Spectre combo. I just wouldn't use them as a Spectre combo. Not in any real competitive fashion, anyways. This is that guy with the ballista, I think.
I need more time for this. I'm not ready yet. Now, Believer.
Cannot die. You think Exile didn't try that? Do not
I need
fear
more
your
time for that.
demise.
And again.
I cannot die. I can do this for eternity. Can you? You cannot wound me.
Once more.
I cannot die.
GG. All right, what am I buying here? I really want to get the King of the Mist today, so we have not completed all the abysses. Should I care about? I guess I do have all the points in my abyss tree, so like I can go for them. But the fact that they haven't revealed themselves means I shouldn't care too much, to be honest.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time for that.
Let's go
Chance drop
do.
nothing, you know.
What'd you say?
This chest drops nothing. Kind of funny.
I mean, you didn't hear me expressing FOMO when I said I've been running away from them. Like, oh, yeah, they do exist. Okay.
Are you still trying to touch the league mechanic to see if it's good?
I'm trying to get to Atsiri. There's no universe where I would finish this league without killing Atsiri.
I need more time for that.
I've heard her fight's actually really cool.
I'd like to experience
Santa
it.
would spoil it for it.
Same. Which is why it's better I try to do it sooner rather than later.
Through storm. I'm not ready yet.
I think I really feel being a slow mapper on this build feels quite a bit worse. Cause like it's not if it's
Oh
six
shit,
maps
Dark
every
Domain.
time. I'm
Yeah.
having a rough time just trying to do it.
You mean on the bear?
Just trying to do the mechanic. Yeah, just because like it's not a fast build. Like I'm like taking a while.
So are you trying to get the
Yeah, being
zoomy
too, like a
character, or do you
two
mean like,
map.
moving?
I think that's what I wanted the
This is
Huntress to be, and that's what I
not a
would
dead
still like
eye.
that to be if possible.
It's not a dead eye. It's not a
Yeah, but
range
I don't
skill.
want a dead eye. I thought of Lightning Spear. I generally did.
Okay.
I don't know if I know enough about it to say that much.
Actually, on looking at this mob, it can't be the one that pops it because it just pops when he dies, regardless of what pops it. The other one just triggers its death. So it would have to be the blister ball that gets nerfed in that case.
Yeah.
I need more time for that.
Wait, is it proboscites? No, there's proboscite and there's blister ball. Kind of do the same thing. Yeah, there's proboscite and there's blister ball. Still, both big stomachs, both ready to explode
I need more time for
on
that.
death. Oh god, no.
Wilds, take you.
I think they need to buff wolves base tankiness numbers, especially from hounds. Cause like
Ancient light.
I have them currently at level 34. Their maximum life is still 13k. That's not a lot for a minion that doesn't dodge anything. Now, granted, I'm not scaling minion life, but no minion build is scaling that much minion life. Otherwise, what are you doing? Like, unless you're IO, or like unless you're Infernal Legion, you know.
Twisted and contorted.
This is the first build I'm getting hit by. I'm getting hit by the rolling boys, the bowling balls. No, I didn't die, and I tanked it pretty well, but I don't think I've ever gotten rolled over by it.
Now, a lever.
What's lever?
Speak.
Attack sites. Critical hits poison the enemy.
So it is.
Wait, critical hits poison the enemy? You can pair that with Oracle and just get free poison. No need for chance. Because your poison, you don't care about the damage multi that you're losing from the ascendancy by not killing any crits. We should have enough now. Surely I'm not gonna get baited again, right? Yeah, we do have enough. Should be like somewhere here.
Perfect essence of haste.
Decent money. Ooh, I was actually right. Yeah, it's decent money.
That's good. The really funny thing about this setup is all the fissures are like being reactivated with all the war cries and the shockwaves. Like it literally doesn't matter what's on the floor.
Yeah.
I can't see you and I can't see me. So I'm just like spamming my life pot while I'm jumping around. My question is like, is that good gameplay? Because right now this build isn't doing anything, you know, over the top.
Yeah.
Like, is that what is that what they want in terms of like not being able to see anything? It's like that's really what I get. Are they okay with that in the game?
That's
I'll
a
play
good
like
question.
That. Just curious if they're okay like that. Because if one of those dots E-tapping, it's over. So I don't really feel like they have the luxury of like not doing that. A lot of people are using Leviangas this league because they made a flask that we don't have to use. They're just gonna use it. They're just gonna put it on, rather. Like, it's just, oh, okay, -1 button. I think every build should probably just try to have it on at some point. Especially if you don't need a particular mana flask affix.
Yeah.
Yeah, when last did your Abyssal Depth actually like
No.
Dude,
Is it like a King of the Mist curse or internet? What's going on? GG. And we have our last bit of ritual points. Dude, that disconnect threw me off. But we won. All right, increased chance to be Omen or this. We'll probably just go for this for now. Probably.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Anyways, you were saying, is that the gameplay they are looking for? I mean, they say they want a combat system that they really just aren't supporting.
Have you found more of what we seek?
In my opinion, at least.
at some point, and they want to like give at some point, but they just haven't found the balance yet. I don't think Toronto wants us playing, you know, whatever we're doing in Act 1 in the end game. I don't believe that. I don't know if you do, but I don't.
I don't think they want that either. I just think they're still in the process of figuring out what they want. Maybe there's a spirit gem I should consider now that I actually do have spirit that is not swarm and would actually make sense for me. I could use something like, no, I can't use time of need. Or can I? No, I don't have the spirit for it. It says 30 reservation, but we both know wait. No, I actually can because I don't have the keystone. And it's temporary anyway, so one fury on attack hit, 20 max fury, yada yada yada. What was that support gem you said about rage effect?
Berserk.
It's in warrior. Lose life per rage per second while not losing rage. Grant 54%. 0.1 per rage per second. That is for me. That is 8.5% of my life every second. I would die so quick. It's not even funny. Yeah. Herald of Ash. Maybe I just use Time of Need. Removes curses and elemental ailments. 10.6 seconds between blessings. Just give it less duration support and call it a day. Let me just make sure there's nothing else I really care about, which there really isn't. But yeah, I think I'd rather have Time of Need than Ravenous Swarm with what it does to my minion numbers up there. Yeah, that's the Time of Need. Fuck it. I could actually use Vitality too right now. It adds 40. Why don't I just use Upwelling too then if I have the spirit to spare? I have 58 spirits, so Upwelling 2. Maybe Clarity. Herbalism would actually work as well, so those two. And so I have to pick one. Herbalism or Upwelling? Upwelling 2, I think, might be the play just for the damage. For Herbalism, we'll try both. Herbalism is more defensive. It's worth trying. And then at Time of Need, reduced duration. Okay, I finally have a healthy amount of T16 maps. Like I finally opened there and I see 9 maps. This is 5 now, 5 now. The boom, boom, boom. Like 3 maps. Well, boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I'm gonna go for sand spits here, but before I do anything, let's buy tablet, shall we? We'll focus on defer costs. $50x. Then reroll costs. So 75x. Where I have a bit more, when I have a bit more disposable income, I think I'll invest in more. I think I'll be going for more expensive tablets. I guess it's like 10x. I'll buy this when I need it. I don't need it now. Time of need on a wolf is kind of weird. You just have a shiny back. Head is fine, feet are fine, but you see your back is golden.
Lost soul. I need more time for that. Begone, foul creature! I need more time for that!
I think the life regen is going to be really, not life regen, life recovery from flask is already noticeable. And I feel like I need that more than I need 50% damage. And of course, time on need is probably also helping in its own way. Did you TP on me? Okay, no, it's not the same person.
I'm not ready yet!
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
To think in this entire stream, we might be only getting one more at Siri. It's kind of interesting. Like we got 2 temples that we could do. So like at this rate, I'm just like, I don't even know when I'll get to do the fight, because like I would really wanted it yesterday, and if today we still don't have it, such. Surely we actually get parts this time, right? Because I think we're 1 map away from. Wait, that is gold. Give me gold. Isn't this the shark?
I need more time.
Yeah, it is.
I need more time for that.
This is one big ass. What's it called? It's a big ass starfish. It was enraged.
I'm not ready yet.
Your head shall be my prize.
I'm not ready yet. Balance restored. I need more time for that.
Let's try to get down here.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
All right, let's deal with this. Is this? That's no rarity, sadly. Mm. Plus 8 spirits, Ventor's Gamble. All right, ritual done. I don't think there's anything else I care for in this map, so I really should just go next. So that's what we're gonna do.
Nature takes what's owed.
Speak. Find more breach remnants for my research.
Finally, we have a citadel. Jesus. Took so freaking long. Why did it take so long? I don't know. It just did. All right, where were we?
Rot claim ye. I need more time for that.
Ooh, what was that?
Balance restored.
Who puts a ritual altar right underneath the sun? Y'all couldn't find a better place to put your ritual? Like in broad daylight? Like this is amplified sun. Isn't just any... You couldn't find it somewhere better? Okay. I think they should let me go in. The way this chest is just the only thing this chest is consistent in is dropping gold. You click it just to get gold. But I guess it was buffed before I went getting gold. Oh my freaking god. This room got destroyed. And I'm not connecting the architecture, but that's how I beated myself last time. I just prevented that one from destabilizing for the sole purpose. Literally for the sole purpose of keeping the path to the what's his face open. That was it. Just to keep that path open. Why wouldn't you just allow us to have the same four-sided path every single time we get paths? What depth does adding two-sided paths add? It is what it is.
What nonsense will the Val serve up this time? Bloodbad fiends! Wilds take it! I need more time for that!
This medallion's
I'm not ready yet!
I'm going for the sealed vault. I think that's the last room I'm touching in this. There's literally no reason for me to engage in any of the other rooms aside just to waste my time.
That'll do.
And yeah, I think I'm just done wasting my time. I'm just done wasting my time. The tier 3 guard barracks or whatever still dropped fuck all.
Creature.
Let's find all the rituals that are down here and then we'll go up there.
I need more time for that. I need more time for that.
If I can find a third ritual, I probably don't need to do them all.
I need more time for that. I need more time for that. I need more time for that.
I don't think I'm going into that corner, I'll be honest. So seeing as the ritual is not here, it is what it is. Upstairs. Jeez, it's all walls here.
Nature takes what's owed. I'm not ready yet. I need more time for that.
This is a very bad ritual.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
So it's in the third corner. Got it.
Humbly await your return. Let the sun curl your flesh. I need more time for that. The heat radiates. I'm not ready yet.
There's a breach. I didn't see the breach, and this would be a terrible layout for breach. It would annoy me. So, nah, we're not doing it. And since that temple was as bad as it was, I don't think we're getting on that temple today. So we're gonna be ending stream here. I do still kind of want to try upwelling too on my setup to see if I notice the damage and if what you call it. If I notice the damage and if I notice the loss of life recovery from floods, because I mean, a very decent mod for me. Especially with giving my wolves my life flask. I think having that amount of like extra regen is really nice to have. That being said, we're still just chilling anyways. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Appreciate you for hanging out here. Thank you for stopping by. I'll be back tomorrow same time, hopefully to fight that series this time. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Doubt it. I'd read this is going, but anyways,